Welcome to part 26 of the Real Star Citizen. Takes years of practice to get that good. Anyway, so I want to do another round of mining in the rock. I am in a refinery. I'm just trying to get my ship. So I went out and with a corporation member to have a kind of crash course in rock mining. So I'm hoping that I now know a little bit more, and I'm able to actually make some decent money. So I'm gonna go and get my Corsair, and we're gonna fly to a moon, and yeah, we're gonna go and mine some gems. I think that's what you mine in the rock. So, oops, I don't know why I selected lobby. Yeah, and I have a better understanding of scanning now. I think I understand better how to use the storage on the rock, and I'm hoping that I can actually get out there and make a bit of a profit, because one of the things I had to do is purchase a new suit, because this suit is more suited to the hot environment of where we're going compared to the one I had last time, which was a hazard type suit. So yeah, this is the Pembroke exploration suit, and it goes up to 225 degrees centigrade. So toasty. So yeah, so the first thing I need to do is get a container out of the freight elevator, stick it on the Corsair, because we're going to take that with us, and that's how we're going to transfer and sell the ore. So I'm just going to send the elevator down first and drag the box across. I just purchased this from the refinery. You can buy storage containers as well as all the gear you need for mining. So yeah, let's chuck that in there and bring it back up. And I have a multi-tool on me, the retractor beam. I don't have anything else on me. I don't have any weapons. I don't have any medbeds. So yeah, I'm probably maybe going to end up regretting that, but hopefully we're just going to mine and not have any incidents. What could possibly go wrong, right? And yeah, I mean, the first thing that I was shown is that it's better to go to the place where you're mining and then get the rock, not to get the rock in the hangar and put it into my cargo space and fly there. I don't think I was specifically told it's for the reason I saw, but what I saw is when I came back and I did that, I couldn't actually store the rock, and it for some reason ended up being impounded. I don't know if that's related to it being rented, or if that is a sort of a glitch in the game. It saw my Corsair, but it just wasn't able to recognise that I'd brought a vehicle internally back to the hangar. So who knows? But yeah, okay. So let's get going. So we're going to go to Ariel around Hurston first. Apparently this is a good place to mine. So yeah, going to head over there, and once I'm there, I'll be right back. So, here I am, and I need to head to these blue pads. These are where I can get, these blue pads here, these are where I can get the my rock delivered to. So I'm just going to land. So I've landed, and these are the blue pads that I was looking at before I landed. I've gone to one of the terminals. I had to claim the rock because of the issue I said earlier, where I'd taken it back to the hangar, and then for some reason it had been impounded. I don't really understand what's going on there, but you know, this is what I've been shown to do now. I was, you know, one thing I've got to be careful of is leaving my ramp open, because you know, it looks like there's other players here that you can get on board. They can shoot you if they've got a crime stat. I believe you'll be able to shoot them with no ramifications because they'll be like trespassing, but and there's the rock. But you know, it's not going to help me. I don't have any weapons, so just going to be a bit cautious. So far, I think I've been quite lucky. I've not really encountered sort of pirate players or evil players out to get me so far, which has been quite nice actually. But yeah, this place looks busy, but I don't know if these are just ships that have been left or I don't know. Anyway, here's my rock, so let's get in here and let's go get it onto my Corsair. I was told only to shut the engines off using I on the rock, not to turn the power off, because if you turn the power off it puts this laser in a sort of an upright position and it can end up hitting the top of your ship. So that was a useful tip because I did wonder why that happened. Okay. Just realised something. I don't have a smaller container or a backpack, which is, I think I've already messed up a little bit, because one of the things I was told is how to transfer things from the back of the rock into the container, and I've kind of I thought I had a backpack on, but I've just looked and I don't have a backpack on, which means I'm not going to be able to do that. So I am going to go and get a backpack and I will be right back to continue mining. I'm back. So this is what I was talking about, this 1/8 SCU storage box. These are the ones that I want to put into the rock that will allow me to put the gems into it and then transfer those across into my larger storage containers, so that I can, it'll make it easier to move them around. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So I've bought a couple and now I'm going to head back and start some mining and hopefully make some profit. To Everus Harbour, I actually kept the rock in the back of the Corsair and just stored the Corsair, where in the past I'd taken it out with the intention of storing it separately, but it looks like the rock stayed inside, so I think it was, again, me being a bit of a noob. I don't think I really understood the sort of mechanics, but it seems that it makes more sense to keep it inside your cargo and store it that way. So yeah, it's still here. So this might be like in the last video I showed that I didn't have the elevator to put the rock on to store it, where actually if I'd have just kept it in the ship, it looks like it might have actually been okay. So again, learning the hard way, it's always good. Right, let's get the 2 little containers up. I'm going to chuck them in the back and then, yeah, then we'll go, as I said, go do some mining. I'm back, and we are on Ariel, which is near Hurston, and we're going to do some scanning. So first I'm going to get a bit lower. So I've got the rock in the cargo bay. I've got the storage box that I believe I need now. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to hit V, and then I've been told that if I put this on 50%, I'll only scan in front of me when I do the tab burst. And what I'm going to do is look for hits. I think I've been told anything that I see as a hit that's over 5 kilometers is not going to be gems. It's going to be rocks or a ship or something. So what I'm going to do is pick a direction, start flying in that direction, hopefully without crashing into the ground, and yeah, going to keep pinging, so I'm going to get a little bit higher. See, that's still over 5, right? So just sort of sweep from side to side. Hopefully we'll find something interesting. I think that was just over 5, but I'm going to look. Because although I've been told it, I know I'm a bit of a muppet. I'm probably still going to have a look. But I think it's just going to be rocks that I can't mine. Oh, there's one though. Oh, there's a couple. So let's just double check what I was told then. So this one here should just be something I can't mine. But these popped up under 5 kilometers. These do look like rocks. Yeah, see. Ah, so that was... Yeah, and I can't mine those. So that's right, okay. But this one popped up under... Which one was it? That one there, I think, popped up under. So let's go take a look at this one. I don't think that's worth me stopping, right? No, that doesn't. I want more than that, because by the time I've shattered that and picked it up, I don't think that's going to be a lot of good. So let's carry on. Let's go in this direction. Seems to be... Oh, I think we found something. So it showed up. Yeah, so it showed up under the 5 kilometers. Like I was saying, I think it came up at like 3 or something. And then yeah, it's so let's find somewhere flat sand, and then it sort of turned into that little blob of rocks. And that's exactly what I'm after. So let's get my gear down. Let's get on the ground. Looks good. Right. So, as I understand it, hit the middle mouse button, deploys my fracturing mode, and then I've got... Yeah. So we're going to fracture, and I was kind of... So we're in the... So on the left-hand side, I think it's the distance from the rock. So when I hover over it on the left-hand side, see the little pips falling inside the optimal range, so that's good. And then on the right-hand side, it's just saying... It's easy. I don't really understand it. But anyway, so we're going to hit this. And as I worked out, it's like I have to scroll my mouse wheel up to get the level into the optimal green. But obviously I don't want to go too high. Apparently if you go too high and these things explode, like if you overheat, it can actually take your rock out and your ship. So let's move this around. Well, I'm not getting into the optimal there. Is that better? And if you move around, it can make a difference. Oh, there we go. It's going up now. So I'm going to start to come down. Yeah, bring the power down. Keep it in that optimal range. Don't want it to go into the over... heat or whatever that is. Making good noises. Yeah, so actually where you position the fracturing laser can make a difference, apparently. There we go. There's the little red crystals that went absolutely everywhere. Well, anyway, it says they're there, so let's do the next one. There you go. Right, fractured all of the rocks, so now I'm going to pick up some of these crystals. So it's left alt and left click to go into extraction, and I was told you don't have to actually like hover on each of the crystals. You can sort of just place it in the area and just hold the nozzle steady and they'll fly up towards you. If he said, I was told by the guy from the corporation, if you move it around too much while you're doing it, it can actually cause the crystals to fly past the nozzle and you sort of lose them. So let's try these ones over here. But you can see them sort of flick up towards the nozzle, and that's what you want. You want them to kind of fly into the nozzle. Not seeing... I am picking stuff up, I think. Not actually seeing the sort of animation of them flying through the air, but I'm watching in the top left of my HUD, just under the little radar, and the SCU thing was going up. So let's move it again. Let's put it up here. Yeah, I definitely seem to be picking things up. And I'll just hold it there until I don't see that. I don't see the CSCU number going up anymore. Then I'll just quickly move it and hold it still. See, sometimes you get that kind of the animation. Anyway, let's hoover these all up. I think I've got everything. I can't really see it going up anymore. I can't see any more on the ground. So I'd call that pretty successful for my first the first set of rocks I found. Seem to have quite a lot of crystals. So let's head back to the ship and then we'll start scanning again. And get right. So let's see if I did this right. So let's go to the hatch or the storage. So I should be able to put those in there. Oh. Oh. Oh no, I know. I'm being silly. I have to open it. Open that. Drag the crystals into there. Is it too much? So split. Can you type a number? Because that's going to take a long time. Let's put 100. Let's try that. Yeah, so I can put 100 in. Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's do that to start with. Okay, so let's close that. Let's put that in my hand. Okay, close this off. Let's go put... So now as I understand it, is I should be able to put this in my big storage box. So put that in there. Open it. I didn't realise I had all this stuff left over from when I went and bought the new suit. And then I can put that in there. I can put that back in my hand and rinse and repeat. So yeah, that seems to be working just fine. Okay, so cool. Right, I'll finish doing this and then let's go find the next set of rocks. I'm back. I think I just might have actually found another set of rocks already, which actually wasn't far from where the last location was, which is good. Let's come out of quantum mode. I keep going into the sort of quantum travel mode because it lets me travel a little bit faster while I'm just flying along scanning. So I need to find a sort of a flattish bit of ground, but that looks good. So this doesn't look too bad over here. Okay, let's have a look. So open the ramp. Looks good. Turn off the engine. Get out of my seat. And let's go. That should do.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on. Fracturing mode on.
So what I realised last time is I should have scanned, right? Because it actually shows the rocks on the ground. So I may have actually missed some in that last location because I forgot about that. But anyway, we can fix that mistake this time, right? So let's have a look. God, they do scatter, don't they? Let's get rid of these these ones over here. Let's hoover these up. We're back at Everest Harbour. I'm going to stick the cargo container on here. Boop. Send it down. And then as far as I know, I should be able to go and sell it. So I'm going to just store my ship and I'm going to head up to a console and then we'll get this sold. So I'll be right back. So here we go. Let's go and see if I can sell what I mined. So how do we do this? Select location. Everest Harbour. Okay, I've done something wrong here because I'm not seeing the crystal things. I wonder if it's because I've left them in the container. Let's go and take them out of the container and then see if they show. So we should be able to do that from here. Oop, I'm guessing that's what it is. So if we open this, I'm assuming this is what I'm doing wrong. Stick these in there. Don't know where they would show up there. Another. Okay. Let's try that. I think that might have been what it is. I hope that's what it is. So let's try this again. Everest Harbour. Yeah, there we go. Hard night. Wow, that's not bad. 102k. And I didn't stay out there long. I only did 2 sites. I didn't fill up my container because I just wanted to see if I could do it. I wanted to see, as someone who's not mined, I've had a little bit of, you know, learn the hard way, tried it myself. I've had some help from a friend from the corporation. I think I feel a bit more confident now. That was 2 sites. It probably took me an hour in total to get 102k. So I'll take that. That's good, right? Rock mining works, and yeah, you're not going to be able to go out and do it on your own. You're going to have to watch some tutorials, maybe just watch a video like mine, I don't know, get some help. But you should be able to get out there and actually, you know, make some money reasonably quickly. So that's good. I mean, my money's always low because I'm spending a lot of money buying junk and making mistakes. But if you were just doing that over and over again, you'd be on your way to 1 million in no time. So yeah, mining works. Mining's cool. So if you've been watching, thanks very much. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.